Alright guys, it's been a while since I've done a haul, so it's also been a while since I've gone shopping and gotten this much supplies. So I've been wanting to do mixed media style journals for a very long time, and so I finally got the patootie today. I figured I'm by myself, I have plenty of time to go do shoppy girly things, because usually I spend every weekend with the other half, and during the week we're off working, doing our own thing. So this weekend I had to myself. I was gonna go down to Mom's today and I ended up oversleeping, so that didn't happen. So I went shopping. Oh my goodness, something I probably shouldn't have done, but I know you guys are gonna love it because I got some new products. So I got this value pack of bunches of different brushes, and I already have some texture spatulas. I actually found some at the 99-cent store a while back and they work great. And of course some paint brushes to kind of paint and play with. It has been so long. I mean, I painted, the last time I officially painted, I did acrylic for my sister's wedding. If you give me a second, I'll go get it. Okay, I got it. I hope you guys love it. So it is a canvas, and we did like a tulip theme, and there were like a bunch of different canvases and we stuck them all together. So we painted our solid canvas first, and we painted it in blue, and then we stuck all the canvases together when we were done, and we painted tulips, and the tulips ran over onto other people's canvases. So I got some tulips here, like that tulip and that one are not mine, and then of course the lighter color ones are mine and the darker color ones are everybody else's. And I did this adorable little ladybug, and it was hilarious because no one there had ever really painted before. I was the only one that had officially, aside from my sister, I think. She has done quite a bit of painting, but of her and I, we were the two select few that really had. So everyone had me going around and painting a ladybug on their canvases. First it was my sister. She flipped out and went crazy because she loved it so much and wanted one. Then all of her friends wanted a little ladybug, so I gave them all ladybugs. So like I said, it's been a long time. I used to paint ceramics with my mom when I was a girl, so the technique, it's there. I just haven't used it in a very long time, so I'm gonna be rusty. I know it. So I got all these, and they're still the Royal paintbrushes, so they're still pretty good quality. And of course, the color here dictates what media they are. I'm pretty horrible. I'll probably use them for all different types, especially since this is a value pack type deal, so I'll probably just mix and match and use them for everything because that's just the way I am. Now I know that there are more specialty brushes. My mom used to buy them when I was a kid, and of course she'd strangle me when I got a hold of them and used them for what they should not have been using for. Yeah, I was a notorious little kid that got into all of her brushes, and yeah, I got in trouble quite a few times. So I found these beautiful crystals, and I wouldn't have bought them, but they were on sale for like 75% off, and I have a unicorn project that they will match wonderfully with. Full price I probably wouldn't have bought them, but definitely had to go at them with a coupon. And of course these lovelies. Of course, gotta have some fleur-de-lis. I love me some fleur-de-lis. Always gotta have them. And I got a basic set of 24 acrylic paints. These are all pretty, like, you got your reds, your pinks, your purples, lavenders, yellows, oranges. So any other color from that, you can usually mix these. I do have a smaller paint kit in my drawers that I remember having, but I know once I start painting, I'm probably not going to stop, especially now that I really want to start focusing on the mixed media side more. And of course, to go with mixed media, I got some what's it called? This is not the official, it's called, anyway, it's a prepping paste This one's called Opaque Acrylic. So it's kind of see-through, so it'll work for anything. So if I decide I want to use like scrapbook paper with a different type of like background and then paint over it, this is what you would use. Gesso. So this is like your gesso. This is what you would use to prep it with. I've never used golden before. As a matter of fact, I've only ever used one gesso, and I don't even know what kind it was, but I know it was a really high quality, and I was impressed with it, but I wasn't really like over the moon because it wasn't quite the right kind of product for what I was working with. So I'll be excited to kind of work with this because it's for acrylic and water media, so I can use it for either these, or I can use it for my pastel watercolors, which I went to buy some Jane Davenport ones today, and they were completely out, so I was kind of sad about that. Hopefully I'll be able to get some of those too, because I really want to get into both the watercolor and the acrylics. Mirror Me, I don't know if any of you know her, she's really been inspiring me lately. So this is my second pad of this paper. Got some at Walmart the other day. Found it at Joann's, and it was 50% off, and it was the same price as it was at Walmart. So, I mean, $9 plus a 50% off coupon, or no, it was 40% off. Plus there was a 20% off of everything in store, including sale price items. So it ended up being 60% off. I should have got 2 of these now that I think about it. Shoot. But anyway, so that was a really good find. I already chopped down my last pack because I am prepping it for a Christmas present. So we'll see how that one comes out, and if I really love it, that's what I'll be using a lot of this for too. And I found this, and I couldn't help myself, and it wound up being like $3 for this pendant. I may actually just keep it and wear it. It says, "You are my sunshine," and it's a little sunflower. So isn't that? It's just adorable. If not, then I do have some really pretty scrapbooking paper that's like oranges and yellows like that this would go wonderful with as a charm for a journal. And of course I've been meaning to get a lunch bag for a while because I have a gigantic picnic basket, but it's getting to be too big to lug around if I want to carry a small meal. So I found this cute little Paris charm and this cute little Paris bag. I got this one at Joann's, and I got this one at Michael's. So if I throw that on there, I mean, isn't that just perfect? And it's insulated. This was, I think it was 60% off, so it ended up being like $2. So I can fit my sandwiches and stuff in here. That, and when we go to Disney in October, it'll be perfect for taking, small snackies with us that we can keep in the front seat. I'm not a big pink fan, but I'm sorry, pink is starting to grow on me. Not like, oh my god, I love pink, but this is just the overall taste of it is just gorgeous. It's not just the pink, it's the flowers and everything that comes with it. So, oh, you're probably wondering about these. So Mom asked me for these. She's going to be doing hand embroidery work on a pillow, and they're going to be, oh, that's my timer for my pizza. So it's the first time in a long time that I've had like a me day. So I'm having pizza and some wine. I finished Bones, so now I'm kind of watching Shadowhunters again. It's a real quick 3 seasons. I'll be through it by the end of tonight. So, but she's using these to make those. They're on the tip of my tongue. I can't think of them. Really pretty flowers, very delicate. She used to set them in my bedroom window, and like, they're very temperamental to your mood and everything. If you can think of the flower, drop it in the link below. The leaves are really, really fuzzy, and they're kind of like a succulent style leaf, but they have really beautiful like purple flowers, and their flowers are huge. Well, not that huge, but they're like that big. And they're like purple on the outside with little yellow in the middle. And I think they're on Alice in Wonderland. I call them like the crack flowers because that's my opinion of Alice in Wonderland. Whoever The dude who created that smoked a little too much acid, in my opinion. So sorry, you know, if that offends you, but that's just my personal opinion. So I'm working on a project, and I finally had to go get one of these punches, and I used a 50% off coupon. So it dropped it down to $10. Now that's still usually a little much for what I would pay, but I've been meaning to get one of these anyway. And there's one other one. Joann's personally stopped carrying them. They clearanced them out, put in Cricut instead, and they don't have any of these anymore. So I'm kind of mad. Actually, that's why I went to Michael's today, because I don't go over there very often. But I had to go over there and pick these up. Joann's was also completely out of these. I had no choice but to go and get these from Michael's. And so my big fancy one that I have, this one, you can buy rotary blades for it, and they're just the standard rotary blades you would get with a rotary knife. That, and this one's self-sharpening, so you like literally never have to replace the blade anyway. It's very rare, and if you do, you like gotta disassemble the whole thing to do it. Whereas the lighter one takes these blades. So, and I usually go through about a blade a week to a blade a month, depending on what I'm going through. If I'm going through fabrics, it takes about a month. If I'm going through like chipboard and cardboards, like the cardboard, it's 2 weeks. Chipboard, literally a day, because I'll bolt cut and I'll be done with it. So I found some eyelets at Michael's. Joann's doesn't really carry these either, and I'm kind of sad. If any of you guys are watching from Joann's, Michael's, Hobby Lobby, carry more of these. People would love you for it, and in different varieties of colors. Drop comments below if you agree, and kind of blow up social media about this, because I would be happier if I could go down and find these. So much easier. And of course, this is some like slime. And you know, it was 20% off. It was a little silly thing. And I've been debating on starting an ASMR channel. If you know what that is, you know, say something. If you don't, then it's okay. Look up ASMR on YouTube. It'll kind of give you a wonderful idea. And I thought that this would be a really fun start video for that. So I get to play around with that maybe tonight or tomorrow, because it has to be really quiet. And for some of you that know, I have airplanes that fly really low over my house, so I have to special time when I can film ASMR videos. Alrighty, I hope that was wonderful for you guys. There was not very much here for the length of my video, I feel like, but sometimes I just like to get on here and talk to you guys. Thank you very much. I hope to see you guys in the future, and if you haven't already, definitely subscribe, because there's so much planned. If you haven't seen it already, I have bought some canvases and things. We will be working with these as well. This will be another video coming out in a while, because the reason why I say a while is, I mean, not like a while, just a little bit, because we still have to finish this pretty. And if you haven't checked it out already, there are tutorials up on my channel on this specific lap book and what we are doing with it. Obviously, you can tell it's nowhere near finished, so there's going to be a few more tutorials to go with it. I hope to see you at this video, and I hope to see you all soon in other videos. Thank you. Bye.